Oh, ready to play Speed Freaks. Wait a second. How's that supposed to work? Yeah, let this squig in. Wow, welcome back to the Realm. Let's go festival. Big Mick here, and it's time for another episode for ORKTOBER. And in this one, we are indeed playing with all the speed buggies we talked about in the video yesterday. Let's get into it. That's right, we're going to try something new on the channel today, and that's playing with a video game. Now, there are a lot of really, really awesome Warhammer 40,000 video games. Obviously, Space Marine 2 just came out and is very, very cool indeed. I played through Space Marine 1, really liked that one. Obviously, the original Dawn of War 2, Battlefleet Gothic, the list goes on and on and on. There's been a couple of absolute bangers as of late, though. There was Bolt Gun, which was a Doom-style 2D shooter thing. It was really, really cool. And there was Shoot As Blood and Teeth, which was an old-school platformer done kind of cartoony style. I love the Mork and Gork out of that game. We've got it on both the PC and the Switch. My grots have beaten the game multiple times. I've beaten the game multiple times with friends, and it's just a whole lot of fun. There's also this game called Speed Freaks, and that's what we're going to play today. Now, in yesterday's video, we talked about all of the new Ork buggies that came out, including the ones that were in this box, Speed Freaks, and you could still get them all. They're still all playable in Warhammer 40k on the tabletop, but they are all also in this Speed Freaks game, which is featured, like, based heavily on what this game is supposed to be. So what is Speed Freaks? Well, it's like an old school Interstate 76. You drive around in vehicles that have weapons on them, and you shoot at absolutely everything, except for it's all orcs. And the people that developed this game are true fans. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you see here on the screen, they have very faithful representations of the Boomdaka Snazwagon, that buggy that I can't remember the name of to save my life. There's your Def Kilo Wartrike. There's the custom Boosta Blasta. Here's your Shock Jump Tracksta, and there is very much a looted Lehman Russ. And that's not all. They've got the Rucka Truck Squig Buggy and the Grot Mega Tank, which unfortunately I don't have unlocked yet. Now you can play the game and unlock the actual vehicles as well as upgrades for them, including different skins and camouflages, upgraded parts, things like that. It's really, really cool and really well done, and there's all sorts of customizations available. And I really like the way they have the game set up. You don't have to spend any money if you don't want to, and those are always my favorite. And you can see here the difference between the stock and the fully customized can be pretty wild. It's a whole lot of fun. Now, there's two different ways to play this game. There's kind of your regular free-for-all, which I believe is called WAAAAAAAAAGH, and then there's Stomper Race. And Stomper Race is exactly what it sounds like. Each side, each team has a Stompa, and they're kind of racing, and you have to run around and try to, like, keep the other Stompa from getting there. And man, when the Stompa gets you, it absolutely crumps you. It's hilarious. My favorite thing about this game, though, is the absolute world building in it. Like, those of you that did play Interstate 76 back in the day, 25 years ago, remember that it was just wasteland. There wasn't a whole lot of world building outside of the actual vehicles. It was just wasteland. In this game, in Speed Freaks, it's orc stuff everywhere, and it looks just like the terrain in the game. It looks just like larger versions of it. You see all of these crazy mech shops and custom force fields and just things going on. It's really, really cool. It reminds me a lot of Dakka Squadron, which was another orc-based video game that is a whole lot of fun, where you fly around in Dakka jets. The world building like that, but even more detailed and more close up. I kind of wish they had like a single player version to play on this game where you could just drive around and explore these worlds, because they are done so well. All right, that's enough talking. Let's get into trying to play a game. Now, I've played this game a whole bunch by myself, or online with randoms, and I've also played it with Bapadap TV. Beforehand, we were trying to set up some live streams and stuff. We're supposed to be able to get on right now. It hasn't always worked out, so if he shows up, that'll be great, and I'll definitely make sure that we talk about that. But if not, we're still going to have a whole lot of fun playing Speed Freaks. So let me set up the camera in such a way that you can see what's going on, and let's try it out. Now, I do want to say I've tried live streaming this, or filming it from the built-in camera in my laptop, and it hasn't quite worked out yet. I'm not sure what's wrong. Old Big Mech isn't quite up on all the newest tech, so I'm doing my best here. Apologies if it isn't the highest quality. It's just to show you a taste of it and have some fun. So yeah, here we go. All right, and let's go play a game. Almost got the Shock Tomb tracks, but not quite there yet. So yep. Here we go. Okay, so Def Rally is your regular. Kill Convoy is the one with the Stompas. So let's try Def Rally first and play a game. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This explains what you got to do. You got to crump the enemy players, race to the capture point. I'll remind you that Old Big Mech is not a very competitive player on anything. I just have a lot of fun, so expect to die a lot. Here we go. Alright, so we are in the Custom Booster Blaster. We are the blue team. That does not mean we're dirty, dirty F schools. You're always on blue and the enemy is always red. Alright, there we go. Shoot him. Yeah, doing some damage. Yeah, we got one. Ooh, we got another one. Ooh, uh-oh. Crashed. Come on. Yeah. Okay. So now you got to go to the next point, which is designated by the green orc skull there. Ah. Ow. Who's shooting at me? Hey. Off a ramp. There is a nitrous button on this thing. I can't remember what it is. Let's try that one. Ooh, there we go. That was the jump button. There's nitrous. Did you hear that? They cheated and got theirs first. Now we got to go crump them. That was a pretty good shot. Get back here. Yeah. Oh, we got another one. We've crumped 2 of them, boys. That's 2 more crumps than I've ever gotten in my life. Yeah, I got another one. Let's go. Ah! We got crumped. So it tells you how many times I've crumped them, how many times they've crumped me. That's pretty fun, right? You basically continue that ad nauseum until you've run out of the game. Alright, so respawn and try again. We aren't doing so hot, so we need to go in. You see what I mean on the world building? Look at all of these really rad pieces of terrain as we rubberneck as we drive up in here. Totally messed up. Oh, there he is. He's still alive. Let's go get him. Oh, he healed. So the Grot Tank heals people, FYI. Yo, that was awesome. Ooh. Some payback. Ah, crumped. Alright, so we gotta get to the new spot. Everyone's racing now to the next battlefield. Use our nitrous button here. Luckily it refills pretty quickly on this particular buggy. That's why this one's my favorite in the game. Yeah! We was there first! So yeah, kind of just like a real game of 40K, once you get there, you're trying to control the objective. You want more of your vehicles around this objective point than they have of theirs. Oh, look at this great big giant refinery. How cool is this? All sorts of ramps you can jump off of and crazy things. This is our objective point right here that we're going to control and score all the points and win the game. Traffic jam. Got him. Oops, sorry. Stop running into me. Oh, yo. Okay, now we gotta get to the finish line. So see the green line there? We gotta get there first. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, custom booster blaster. Let's go. So you basically have to decide how much you want to spend on speed. Oh, I crumped myself. Apparently you're not supposed to go there. We lost. I was doing good there too, but the apparently there was a ramp that I was not following. And that's it. That's a round. Oh, we got crumped. Barely. Alright, so that was a round of Speed Freaks in the kind of the regular version of the game. And yeah, so it can get kind of repetitive, but because it's team versus team, you end up like really playing around with it. All of the buggies play really, really different. They play very similar. I don't want to say very similar to how they play on the tabletop, but they do like emulate what the tabletop does, and that part is really cool. The Shotgun Dragster, for example, in the game actually like creates a warp tunnel and goes through it, which is really, really rad. Obviously, you saw the turret swinging around on the custom booster blaster. All right, let's shoot you Kill Convoy because this is really worth seeing. And this is the other way to play the game right here, Kill Convoy. All right, and again, it says here what you got to do. You got to crump the enemy players to make your Stompa go faster. You can sabotage the other Stompa by driving into it, blowing it up. But yeah, the first Stompa to the finish line wins. So your buggy getting to the finish line doesn't matter. It's all about the Stompas. And come on, how orky is it to like literally race 2 Stompas? Let's go. Now I've changed vehicles on this one because you want something a little different to fight the Stompas, and also just to give you a taste of something other than the custom booster blaster. Alright, let's go. So you can see I am in the looted tank, and it has all sorts of different things. So it heals instead of goes faster, but it also has a grot rocket, which is awesome. Are you ready? Let's launch this thing as soon as we're within range of something here. Alright, see this stump over there? Let's launch our grot at it. We just bombed a Stompa with a grot on a rocket. I mean, come on. Oh, crumped. So much fun was launching the Grot Rocket, though. All right, let's go. Yahoo! Ah. Alright, the Grot Rocket's really cool, but we're getting crumped way too fast here. Let's try something else. Alright, Rocket Truck Squig Buggy. This one goes faster. It's got the nitrous button, so that'll be good. Ooh, that wasn't good. Okay, now my not competitiveness is showing. I'm really bad at this one. Ah, and we finished. We got stomped. Alright, that's been Speed Freaks, the video game. So now you see why I love it so much and why the buggies are so cool, because they are actually all in the game. You drive them in the game, you fight with them in the game, and they are very much true to the models. And yeah, it brings, 40K to life. It brings the tabletop to life anytime you get these games. I really wish they would do some more games of things that are not strictly Imperium. I think I enjoyed those the most. Fire Warrior was another example of a really good game, but I would love to play a game as an Eldari and run like an Eondin army or something like that. It would be really cool to be a Spirit Seer or a Warlock or something like that. Do a Necron game where you can play as the Necron. Be Trazen the Infinite and just collect things, right? Like, there is so much possibility for 40K video gaming, and it is cool that they're coming out with more and more and more every year. So I'm excited to see where that goes and more games to play. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. I gotta go get back to work on the real army, but it's been a lot of fun to just take a break from the real world for a minute and play some Speed Freaks with y'all. If you like this video, I'd appreciate you letting me know down in the comments below. But we'll catch you tomorrow for another Orktober video, and until then, Wagon!